Anything else?
I have a potential query corner question.
Let's hear it.
So with games as a service doing all the timed events, do you find that cynicism in the gaming community is growing as a result? And what I mean by that,
over what?
Cynicism meaning, so for example, like let's just hypothetically say we're playing some Fortnite, and then someone will be like, "Yo, let's play, I don't know, let's play something else, play like Overwatch or something," and then we're like, "No, we have to do our challenges for this week on Fortnite,
Right?
Because it's timed to an extent." And then someone will comment like, "Well, there'll just be challenges next week." And also, I also see a lot of like, again with Fortnite, but I see a lot of people like being very cynical over like the stupid Omega lights for level 80 and saying like, well, you just didn't deserve it because you didn't get it. So are these timed events brewing a cynical community even among our friends?
I don't know if it's brewing it, because if you're going to be cynical over that stuff, I think you're always going to be cynical. So I don't know if it's brewing it per se.
But it's like forcing you to do something. Like, you know, if you jump onto the PlayStation and you don't know what you want to do, you're going to do whatever your buddies are doing if you're going to play online.
I think it sucks because everyone has different interests. Like, clearly, me and Adriano like Overwatch more than Fortnite.
Right.
You like Fortnite. And so there might come a time when it's like, oh, we want to do some timed event in Overwatch, but you want some timed event in Fortnite.
There you go, yeah.
And then it's like, well...
The common denominator will eventually come up.
And you know, and there might not be enough time to play both.
It's a bit of a mess. Like next week, there's the Fortnite birthday event, which, I mean, is easy from what we can see, from what we know. But, like,
Are you going to wear a birthday hat while you play the game in your basement?
I'm not going to do that.
Can you please wear a birthday hat while you play the game in your basement?
What do you want me to do, vlog about it?
I can picture it now.
There you go. There's your picture.
Just a cone birthday hat and just a string wrapped around, and you're just playing Fortnite. Live stream that.
I'm not going to do that. But, like, would it be, like, bad if, like, Overwatch had something similar for, like, the same, you know, few days? And then you guys are like trying to get some legendary or something.
I can see it happening. I don't know if it's happened yet. Has it?
Let's think about when fall runs around, we got 76. Now it's like, are you going to work on your Fortnite season, or are you going to play Fallout 76? Or are you going to play the new Pokemon game? Or are you going to play Overwatch event?
Yeah, it's getting pretty frustrating.
And now it's going to be like, well, and the worst part is these games, and I don't know whether this would be part of the cynicism, they might be digging their own grave. Because if I miss something big in your game, I actually might be less enticed to come back.
Right.
I might be because like
that happened to Adriano. You missed that one spray.
I missed the one fucking spray.
And so is there less enthusiasm now to try to get the next spray?
Slightly. Right now it's just minimal, and I'm still going. If I missed another one,
we already did it, right? We already did this season, so we did it together. We did the 3.
Well, no, there was another one. There was a deathmatch one, season 1 that I missed.
Oh,
what happened was it was a weekend. It was like that whole stretch where my computer had died, and I just was running. I was like working and trying to get that up and running, and I just completely forgot, and I missed those competitives, and I missed that spray, and that was the first competitive spray that I had missed.
See what I mean? Like that's like,
yeah. And then I messaged him and Marty. I'm like I actually have very little desire to get any of them from here on out.
And that sounds like cynicism. Like is this breeding like a I don't know, a take it or leave it community? Like what is this doing to us?
Well, these games now are fighting for our time. You know,
yeah,
they want you to play their game and not someone else's game. Whereas before, it's like, okay, we're competitors, but some people are going to play both.
Yeah.
But now it's like you can only play one. You had to choose which one you like the most, you know, and then just play that one. And that really sucks, I think, because I like playing everything, you know.
But would this lead to? And I guess this goes away from the base topic, but like, would this lead to a separation from a bunch of other games? So what I mean by that is like, are you going to be like, oh, I missed season 6 in Fortnite, I missed some sort of event in 76, and because I was playing the new Pokemon game, I also missed an Overwatch. So now I'm going to uninstall those 3, and now that I'm done Pokemon, I'm going to have to start anew. Like, are you going to do that?
No, I'm just going to do what I'm doing now. Is I don't really care. If I miss something, sure, it sucks. But I'm just gonna. I'm more interested in playing the game for fun than playing it for a certain skin.
See, that's weird because I think you always say you need a goal.
And for me, I'm like that. Only for me, I came into Overwatch fresh, so it was like I said before, like that was the game that I was looking forward to the most, and that was when I'm like, I want everything. Like, I want this to be my console generation long game where I just play it over and over again.
Right.
But for Heroes of the Storm, because I come in late to that game, there was so much that I missed that I don't care to collect that. I just genuinely like playing Heroes of the Storm. It's a fun game.
Yeah.
So Heroes of the Storm, it's like, oh, there's an event. I'm playing it, but I'm not like the only thing I'm working for really in Heroes of the Storm is to get up enough credit or gold or whatever they call it to unlock heroes. So I have more characters to play as because I just want to play that game. With Overwatch, it's I want to play that game, but I also want everything. That's why on the very rarely seen donation sprays and skins in Overwatch, I have bought those, and I've done the same thing with Heroes of the with Hearthstone. Skins that are in the store that are for real money and that are there indefinitely, I don't buy. But there were skins that are time limited where there was a donation. It was like donate.
The Mercy one.
It was like the Mercy, but for Hearthstone it was
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone it was like $8 to WWF and you get this. I'm like, okay, I can justify that. Because I knew that there was no other way to get that skin. Like once that donation was done, he was gone.
And charity enough, like fair enough.
But like you couldn't pay Blizzard later, you couldn't unlock it, you couldn't get a code. That was just gone for good.
See, like I would say like my motivation, and that's interesting because maybe that's why all the items shop stuff is timed in Fortnite. But well, I mean that is more than likely why. But what's interesting is like something like Fortnite or Pokemon Go, where I've put a lot of time into it. Like I'll be like, fuck, like I might as well just grind. Like it sounds ridiculous. I might as well just grind another 50 hours. I've just put 100 hours into this. I might as well put another 50 in and get this because I'm stopping halfway to a goal.
Mm-hmm.
And like that sucks. Now I'm not like addicted to the point of like I'm not going to go out and stuff. I don't go that crazy. Like that's too much. But
what sucks though is that they're almost like taking advantage of just a human trait of wanting to collect everything,
or just complete the stuff. Like
because like before it's
completing
like
stuff.
Or completing stuff, yes, but it's like they're literally locking you out of making a full set.
Yeah, for me, the card backs in Hearthstone is a monthly thing, and again, like because I came into Hearthstone a year into the game, I was in a position where I didn't miss any of the expansions or any of the adventures. Like I was still able to get those, but I had missed a bunch of card backs. Mm-hmm. Sorry. Now it's every month. They since changed it, so now every month you just need to win 5 games in ranked, and then you get that card back. But there are backs in that game that I would love to have that I will never ever be able to get. They're just locked out.
Like imagine like the worst case scenario. Let's say like you were playing Overwatch from day one and had every single item possible, and then you miss one. That's brutal.
It's the BlizzCon skins are unattainable if you did not buy a ticket. And the worst part is though the reason why I skipped out on 2016 BlizzCon skin was because it was only if you bought a ticket at that event. Like you had to
go there.
You had to physically go there. And I said, all right, fuck that. Like I'm not going to do that. I can't get this. I can't get the Bastion 2016 BlizzCon skin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I wanted to buy all of them now.
Yeah.
Because now that I miss Bastion, I really don't want any of them.
Yeah.
And like obviously when they do the Mercy and Pharah and maybe Reaper skin, I will probably buy those.
Yeah.
But it's like I would have been willing to buy every single one if you had let me just buy the Bastion one, and they had changed it. I'm like just let us roll back. Maybe for like 2018, let me buy that Bastion one. Give me an opportunity once, and I'll do it.
Yeah.
When they wanted people to go there, what happens to people who are outside of that country or even outside of that area?
Isn't it in Korea?
BlizzCon?
BlizzCon, I think, is in Korea.
I thought it was in LA one time.
I might be totally off base.
Wherever it is, not every Overwatch player can go there.
That's what I mean. Is like not everyone lives in Korea. Like not everyone lives in the U.S. for pizza.
But they're trying to get people to go there.
But you physically can't. If you have, I forget how many players they have, but let's say it was like 20 million or whatever it was.
It's too much.
You can't have 20 million people come to that place.
Well, this is. I wonder if we're like the odd man out because we'll see it a lot when we play like Pogo when we're out there, and they'll be like, somebody will just be like, "Oh, I missed like the first like 8 legendaries, and I just started raiding."
Yeah, and my brother has because he was running a BlackBerry Leap for fucking way longer than any human should have. He just got a new phone and he decided to start Pokemon Going because a bunch of his Toronto friends and his girlfriend was doing it.
Right.
And now he's like coming into a game and he has like none of these legendaries.
Yeah,
It's like Juliano, the upside is they rotate them. They do come
you can
back.
get them again. Yeah.
And there's a single player research system for you to get them. By the way, you know what the fucking research is this month?
What?
Fucking Snorlax. It's not even a legendary.
It's random, like I said.
I thought it was supposed to be a legendary, like just old ones.
because Zapdos. There was an Articuno Day a couple days ago, and Zapdos Day is tomorrow. So they're releasing legendaries like crazy. It's the summer, right?
But it's just like I always expected for Fields Research to be a legendary, not a.
I don't probably because of the summer. It's not.
Motherfuckers. I'm so.
Well, I mean,
pissed
it's
off.
easy enough. Like you can just not claim it.
So and then like today or yesterday, you messaged me. You're like, oh, there's a new legendary out for Pokemon Go. And what was my reaction, Matt?
You said you wanted to relax. And
I
stuff.
just like why? Like I just wanted a day.
See, that's
off.
cynical though. This goes back to it. This is cynical.
I just wanted to do nothing, and now there's like an obligation for me in the next 29 days. I had to etch out a day in my calendar for me and Matt to go gallivanting around Hamilton and interact with a bunch of weirdos to get this fucking Pokemon.
You know what's weird though is we don't think of this way when it's something like I need to go see this band when they come to my town because it's rare that they come here. Let's say it's weird because you have to etch the day out, buy the ticket, get there, do it, and then leave. You have to do all of that. I wonder if it's just the volume of it, where it's like that band is not every month or it's not every couple of months.
I think it's the frequency. I want them to like. I did not expect them to be rolling out these gens of Pokemon or these legendaries this frequently.
Well, I mean, we only have 2 anyways, so there's only 2 left.
Yeah, but like I really wanted to really slow this down. Like we are 2 years into the game, and they're talking about releasing Gen 4.
But they're probably seeing a huge increase in people playing when the gens
I know.
come out.
I really want, but for like how many Gen Pokemon are there in total? There's like 8 or 9.
I guess
something like
I
I'm
would
not
have
sure
loved
on
if they
that.
had an 8 or 9 year plan. It'd be like, first year is going to be Gen 1, and then we'll do Gen 2.
Then that's too big of a drop off.
Yeah, I know, but it's convenient for me because it gives me a way to pace the game.
And now the thing is like this is one of those things where maybe we're the weird ones, where we like there's a trading system, there's a way to get it out of there. Like, are we the weird ones out where people don't seem to care? And like now there's ways to get it. Like with that BlizzCon thing, maybe they will eventually offer it.
No.
But that's fucking stupid.
Blizzard doesn't do that. When something's locked out, something's locked out.
But isn't that fucking stupid?
That is it.
Like that's not fun. That's fucking stupid.
That's what I was going to say. They're taking the fun out of gaming because it's now a chore and a
It
physical
is.
task they're asking you to complete.
Games as a chore, one might say, instead of games. But seriously, when I boot up my PlayStation, like if I booted up my PS3 even or my Xbox 360, I used to be like, what do I want to play today? Do I want to play a little GTA? Do I want to play some COD? Maybe I'll go online with some people. Maybe I won't, and I'll play Oblivion.
Yeah.
Like I get to choose. Now it would be like, what am I doing today? Well, let me check my Twitter. Oh, looks like Bethesda tweeted that I can only get this sword in fucking Oblivion for the next 4 hours if I sit here for the next 10 hours.
Yeah.
So, or like for the next 4 days if I sit here for 10 hours. So I guess I'm going to have to...
Or I have to sit here and
grind to
lottery
get a
for it.
sword. What's that?
Or I have to play within this time and lottery for it.
And lottery for it, yeah. Maybe I have to lottery for it. Like
You know what? I think they probably think it's fun because it's a game, but like even if you have a job you love, simply being scheduled to go do that job makes it something less fun. It makes it a task or
a routine.
Or makes it a chore.
Yeah,
just by saying you have to go do this at this time.
We're no longer free in our
And so that's what games are doing right now.
Let me tell you, somebody who gets to make up their own schedule for 2 jobs, it's pretty fucking convenient. Because it does not feel like a task.
But they're taking away our recreation. Like tomorrow, your favorite thing about tomorrow, other than your scheduled morning, is the fact that you're free to do whatever.
Yeah.
For me, it's not. It's like, if I had a free afternoon tomorrow, I guess I have to fucking fire up Fortnite because I have to get my skins. You know what I mean?
Like tomorrow was. I had like a whole Saturday. Like, I'm not playing a board game with my group. I'm like, I was going to go to the gym in the morning, maybe go see my nephew for a bit because it's the summer and he's probably bored. Then I was going to come home, do some cleaning, then watch a movie, play some games, maybe order a pizza. Like I was just going to I was going to indulge because I haven't been able to do that for a while. And then as soon as you said there's a legendary, I'm like,
you freaked out.
The first thing that thought to me was like, there goes my fucking Saturday. Like there goes.
I told you, I'm like, dude, it's a month. Like simmer down. It's basically a month. Like simmer down.
I was so rattled when you told me that. I'd almost wish you didn't.
I just told you when I saw the tweet.
I was actually upset. Like I actually got upset when I saw that message.
well, because it is
In fact,
a pain in the ass
I have
sometimes.
co-op students. I was in my office and I looked at him like, I think I said, "Oh, for fuck's sakes!" And they're like, "Is everything okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's fine, it's done." And I just like put down my phone.
Well, think about this. Remember when the legendaries were brand new and it was the birds and it was 1 week each. That was chaotic. That was hell.
Yeah.
I was working at night so I could go out during the day to get. And I understand that sounds like fucking ridiculous. Like I would not keep that up beyond the birds. Let's say if it continued, I'd be like, okay, I'm not doing this. Like there's a point, but then you're less motivated to do anything else. Pokemon Go used to be for us. We would just be like, yo, you guys want to walk around the park?
Yeah.
You want to walk around the park?
I missed it when I wanted to go Pokemon. I just wanted to walk around.
Walk around.
Yeah, and now
And
it's
it's
like,
just a little task on the side.
And the worst part though is this is so solvable for me. All I have to do is fucking delete this.
or you don't even have to do that.
But
you
I
literally just
can't.
ignore legendaries and just walk around.
But you also can't escape it because other games are doing it too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, like-
just because you delete Pokemon Go, you're still going to have this problem somewhere else.
Yeah.
It's it's breeding a pretty bad culture of
but
gamers.
At least with Overwatch, I can do it from the comfort of my own home. Like if I was at home and it's like I was on the computer and I was doing something else, I'd be like, oh, I need to do this. I can literally just rotate my chair 90 degrees and do it, and then immediately go back to doing what I was doing. With Pokemon Go, it's like when Matt and I have to do this, it's an entire afternoon. It's like, oh, like he's got to come over. He's leaving his car at my place. I'm getting in a car and he's like mapping out and I'm ripping around Hamilton.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm
coordinating
coordinating
with
with people.
strangers who
Yeah.
also are on their own schedule to get this done.
Now, admittedly, though, I do like rating. I just
I
wish
not at
that
this
we
frequency.
could. No, but I was gonna say, but I wish it would be between the park runs. Like, let's say we wanted to go walk around the park, and Ryan says, "Oh, I can't, I'm sick or whatever."
Yeah.
Then you and I go, "Hey, let's just raid today."
Yeah.
There's no time limit on what we're raiding. Let's just go raiding today.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if it was just random legendaries all the time? Like
Yeah.
it'd be like, okay, I'll just get them as I get them, whatever.
Yeah.
But they don't want that because they want the fucking money. I made it easier to buy Pokecoins on my phone by scanning my fucking finger. I don't have to type in my password anymore. I made it easier to buy it so I could be quicker in the raids when I need to buy a pass. Look what they're doing to us. This is ridiculous. Now, I'm not totally addicted. I don't go fucking ham. Like I spend a few bucks.
You're not addicted.
I spend like $3 or $4. It's not like $80 or anything.
But there's
Like,
also people who might be.
Yeah,
there are people. My one friend, when we met him, he was like, "Oh, I just maxed out my bag and my Pokespace day one." He's like, "I just spent like $100
Jeez.
or whatever the hell it was." He spent $850 at my last check on Mobile Strike.
Still playing Mobile Strike, yeah?
Well, this was years ago.
Oh, okay.
I don't
That
know.
really bothers me.
But like look at what they're doing.
Oh, I would
Like, you know, I would say that we're in control. Where we're like, oh, we didn't get it.
genocide
Oh, well,
for an extra $850. I don't think you realize how much that would help me.
But this is serious business.
All
Like,
right.
what are they doing?
I don't know. Something will get resolved at some point. Something's gonna change. Everything always changes. So
I don't
And
know if it's going to change.
the problem is the kids are probably fine with it. I imagine
Because they have no concept of like $1. They don't know.
But what I'm saying is, I imagine teenagers getting into gaming now. This is probably what they're used to. They're probably just expecting it, and they probably don't care.
This was the whole thing with the microtransactions, where if you get it to the kids that are young, they expect it,
Yeah.
and then we're the old bastards bitching,
Yeah.
and they're like, "What are those old guys complaining about?"
No, it happens now. It's like my nephew was bored. And he didn't have. He was somewhere in his eye. There was no Wi-Fi. He didn't have internet. He's like, I don't have any internet. He's like, I don't have anything offline. Blah blah blah. And he's like, can you like connect your phone and so I can like feed off the data? I'm like, no, like I have limited data. I'm like it's gonna run out. He's like, okay. I'm like, then I have to pay for it. He's like, so? I'm like, no, like give me your fucking allowance for the week, bud, and then I'll give you my data. Like, what the fuck do you think this is?
I mean, but kids admittedly don't understand that. Like, it's just something they don't get yet.
But they're going to be used to microtransactions, and they're going to be used to timed events.
Yeah.
And it's going to be what they will play for the rest of their lives.
Yeah.
And they'll be complaining about some new crazy thing that the kids in 50 years from now are
it's probably
playing.
gonna be like timed loot boxes only, or some crazy
Yeah.
crazy
All right.
shit.
Well, we have that now. Overwatch has timed loot boxes.
Oh my god,
Like,
what's
it's already-
going on?
It's already a thing.
All right.